Howdy all, Mach 1 Fireman here, and welcome back to the Brothers Play Attack of the B Team. And as you can see, sneaking over there
Hi.
is my older brother, Ace Morologist. He has joined us today. Lance the Giant, however, we don't know where he is. I think he's probably drunk somewhere, so he's not going to be joining us tonight.
No. It's all right. I got a substitute.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see it. Boink.
He's no Ninja Turtle, but he is a man beast.
What? What? You say something to me? Huh? You got something to say to me? Punk?
Don't antagonize him. They're dangerous.
Punk? What?
We got their little axe.
There you
I
go.
think you are Theseus. Here, give me that. Cute.
Does he carry stuff?
I don't know.
No, he doesn't.
Grudges. He's fine. Settle down. Everything's fine. Minotaur.
He's staring at me.
Keep your distance.
Why is he staring at me?
Well, he probably wants to get to know you a little better. What do you think, buddy? Ow! Oh, now you've done it. Get him. Oh. Oh, poor Minotaur. What did he ever do to you?
I win! Well, you got
Maybe
more?
It's not too tough, as it turns out.
No. Well, he is pretty tough. I did have to hit him twice with his cleaver.
Oh, wow. And you've even got
So-
your super suit on.
Yes, I have my super suit, and I had to hit him twice.
Oh, there you go.
So anyway, today, the last couple episodes, hopefully you enjoyed us at the moon.
Yes.
We are staying grounded today. I do have plans, or I should say, we do have plans involving more space stuff.
Right.
Eventually, once Lance sobers up and is able to join us again.
As he crawls out of his ditch.
Right. We will be going back to space. We need to make a space station, and then we're not going to make the space station first.
No.
We're going to go somewhere else first,
Yes.
and then we'll make a space station later. So, but today Ace has got something he wants to do. So, what you got? What you got for us today?
Yeah,
Other than
no,
me
no,
killing
like-
your minion.
Well, he was spare parts I've been raiding out of cemeteries and my
No,
jaunts
fair
through
enough.
various villages, so no big loss there.
Mhm.
My original plan for him was to auto spawn a bunch of those guys and then build a labyrinth for you guys to run around in, and I just smack you one in the face as you go in.
Right?
But they don't auto spawn up.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Did you get any XP from him when you killed him?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I know you didn't morph. Obviously, we discovered that when you sicked your minion on me, and it caught me by surprise.
Right. Yeah, we'll check the video. I don't think I got any XP off of it though. That would be
Okay.
kind of a cheap way to get XP.
Yeah, it would. Well, I mean, no more cheap than building grinders with the, autonomous activator sword attacky machines.
That's the technical name.
Technical term. Shut
Yeah.
your face. I'm a scientist.
All right. So what are we doing?
Yes, I want to do something at what we call the captain's retreat.
Okay. Oops. Sorry
go
for the
there.
train in the background.
Yes, don't take the train. Take the waypoint.
Okay, we're taking the waypoint. Captain's retreat.
Yes.
Go to.
That's the jungle temple we found out
Oh,
in the
right,
Sacred
right, yep.
Springs. I think we've been out here before when I showed you the necromancy setup.
Yes.
Oh yeah, here you are. You're looking at Del Moon.
What? No, I
Thought
was
you were
looking at
classic.
the broken wing.
Oh, are there still pieces up there? I
Oh
thought
yeah. Oh yeah.
Curse you, broken leg. You can still see the shape of the stupid thing. All right. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I
Doing
also have
fine.
an idea for how to make a stealth airplane.
Okay.
That might have to go on hold.
All
All
right.
right.
fair
So
enough.
up top, I think didn't make it.
Nope.
Yeah, up top was nothing.
Right. Bless you.
I didn't pause or I didn't mute or anything.
No, it sounded like you muted. Okay.
No,
All
I
right.
just went quiet. Yeah,
Okay.
and then here it's like I'm looking at it thinking I was going to make this into a little home away from home.
Right. Because
But-
you are the captain and all.
Right, Captain Sky Captain, Ace Morologist. But down here I've got
Oop, missed it.
just this gigantic open. Why are you so terrible at bounce pads? You're breaking your shins everywhere. I will make another one. I will go back home, get a bunch of parts, stitch them together while you wait patiently, activate him, and then walk over to you. I'll also have to go kill some mobs for souls and jars. by golly, you'll regret it. That's the upside of that long-winded threat.
Anyway, down here.
Yes, down here. I've been thinking we got a lot of liquid XP pads all over the place to power
Right.
our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Like at
tanks
the
and
at the
whatnot.
grinder and at the advanced genetics lab and at home and yeah,
Right.
that's where we're getting
but-
our power from.
Yes, through the compression dynamos.
Correct.
What I would like to do is have one place where we go to divest ourselves of XP.
Okay.
Like have this be the liquid XP depot, and then we can take it from here to the other place and just put it in case by case, so we don't have just a bunch of XP out everywhere and spread out. That seems wasteful to me to just have tanks upon tanks everywhere.
Right.
Not sure why, it just does.
Well, that makes sense. That way, also, we don't inadvertently lose our XP. We could actually plan when we want to dump all of our XP into
Right.
the system instead of just
Right,
running
like
into
have to
this.
go into the grinder and have the pads on the ground.
Right.
And you gotta like tiptoe around that one that's a ghost block.
Yeah. And you got to remember which one it is. Yeah.
Mhm. I change them randomly. From time to
Yeah,
time.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay. What?
so I'm thinking we do that down here.
Okay.
Just like have this little bounce pad thing, and then have like a little dace here. Herp. That you come up onto the thing. It's got the pad, and the way it has to work is it has to have the LXP pad and then a tank, not an open blocks tank, but the other kind. I forget what, a thermal expansion, something like that. It's got to have the tank under it to collect the liquid XP out of it.
The
And then we
hardened
have-
portable tanks or the portable tanks?
Yeah,
Portable
yeah,
tank. Yep.
ones. Because for some reason it has to run into one of those.
Okay. But it can go
Yeah.
from that to
Right, and then fluid
open
duct
blocks
over
tank.
to open blocks tanks because
Okay.
those look cool.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But for some reason I can't get liquids to flow out of those. I don't know why.
Okay.
Also, word of random warning, I might have given this one already. I know I told you. Don't put Tropics water, like water from Tropicraft,
Okay.
in anything. I mean, don't put it in like. Put it in stuff. Don't put
Okay.
it in the tanks. Like either the open blocks tanks that crashed me to the desktop every time I tried it,
Ah.
or the portable tanks. For some reason, it looks like lava inside there.
Oh.
And then when you try to flow it through a pipe into an open blocks tank, then it crashes me to the desktop.
Ah.
So yeah, I don't know why that is. I was trying to make an aquarium that looked cool, but it didn't have the gigantic open space where the glass blocks would be. And I figured if I filled it up inside of a tank and then made that be at the border, it would look like the entire thing was full, but what it makes it look like is Windows 7. So I'm running the way. Windows 7 is my 10 years too late endorsement of that platform. What was I talking about? I've been drinking Coca-Cola all morning.
This place.
The tanks, yes, the open blocks tanks. I thought this would make a good spot for them. Just put them all around the walls here.
Okay. Just like up on the ledge, just one high.
Yeah, because I mean, you can do 2 high, three high actually. This is 3 blocks. We could conceivably fill this entire space if this is where we're always going to go.
That is a lot of XP. Like like one huge tank
Yeah.
going all the way around the edge.
Well, it doesn't have to be one huge tank. I mean, that would be a lot of materials because I think it's obsidian to make the borders.
Yeah,
of
it's
this.
4 obsidian to make 2 tanks.
But we could do like, 1 wide and then 3 high. I'm trying to fly to get up here in this ledge here. Just do columns essentially. That are those things, and have the pipes run in alternately. And then I can move this necromancy stuff upstairs.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd like to do something like that and have give this structure a purpose,
Okay.
especially with all this open space that I'm not gonna.
Yes.
I enjoy to interior decorate a little bit, but not from the inside of an enormous square, because cordoning off the spaces in the rooms, it messes me up. I end up with tiny little rooms and gigantic rooms.
No middle ground, huh?
No middle ground. Well, the middle ground is taken up by walls that run in crazy directions that don't meet up with each other.
Fair enough. Okay, so this is going to be out of here.
Yep. And it is. All right.
Well
Done. Don't get those back, evidently. Fortunately, they're just made out of... What is that? Do you see anything right there?
No. Do you have a building block by
Neither.
chance?
All I saw you pick up was the weird no texture panel, and then when you put it down, it's just an empty block. And now I have a no texture panel. Yeah, this is the several versions old necromancy version. Like it's been updated at least a couple times since then, but we are using the Minecraft 1.6.4 version.
Right.
So
Okay.
That's missed it. All right, missed it again.
You
Stupid
got it.
thing. All right, I got it.
Well done. All right,
Face.
so yeah, we're gonna get to work on that, and we'll show you a little progress update here in a little bit.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, be right back.
All right.
All right, so we're back,
Yep.
and we've done some work.
Some work.
A little bit of work. Shall we go show them the work?
Yes.
All right, let's do so.
Squat landing.
Like a glove. All right, so we're doing everything at the captain's retreat
Which will be renamed at some point.
eventually.
Yeah.
Are you?
More in keeping with its purpose. I'm here.
I don't see you.
Look up, look down, look all around. Your pants are falling down.
Oh no! Yep, there you go. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so
I was above you for most of that.
yeah.
It's like right over top of your head.
So you want to explain anything before we go down there, or just go down there and show
Let's walk around and show it. It's easier to talk about it when they can see
Okay.
it, and I can see it. More to the point, if I'm describing it, I need to be able to see it.
them? All right.
Okay. Essensberry bushes.
Yes.
This is where it all starts. We moved all the 4 that we found thus far down here, which is convenient because there was a 4-block space to put them in. Yes, all this is open blocks, liquid tanks. These are the tanks that things do not come out of. This is where fluids go to die.
At least we haven't figured it out,
Right.
or we had it figured out, and then apparently they changed it,
Or something.
or something. Who knows?
Or you had a system that didn't work but looked like it did very, very well.
Right.
Okay, if you want to take a little gander down here, you see these portable tanks.
Mm-hmm.
You can get liquids into and out of these just fine.
Right.
I'm going to put these LXP pads that I'm holding in my hand here, one on each one.
That one says input. That one says
that's-
output.
That needs to. They both need to say output because they need to flow out into the tanks.
Yes. I do not have a hammer. Do you?
I got it.
Yeah, you do.
Get dink.
All right. There we go.
Yes.
Now,
Change those. You click on them with a crescent hammer.
There you go.
Yeah, and the piping runs under the floor, as you can probably see in the edges of the little
Yeah, it goes under here.
ramp
and
thing
comes
we got
out
here.
Right there.
Runs up right into the bottom of this tank. And what's going to happen is any fluid that goes into those tanks, well,
Theoretically.
after the first fluid that goes in, only that fluid that goes in will run
Right.
into those pipes, up into these tanks, and then evenly distribute itself across this entire preposterous amount of open blocks. I remember you asked me when you were building them, how many do I think I need? And I'm thinking, columns or just a line along the bottom. You're like, how does a stack sound? Like a lot. And then
A
you made
lot.
them, it's like, oh, it makes 2 at a time. How does
Yeah.
2 stacks sound? I didn't answer you, except with an exasperated sigh.
Right. Now make sure you're not standing on it when you put it down.
Oh, right. I'm just going to go ahead and
Yeah.
take care of that. Dink,
And a boop.
dink. Yep, and we've got a pretty good number of levels. We got a little grinder situation set up for XP purposes.
Right.
One of the faraway villages.
Yes. Which we will show
And,
one time.
Yep. So, yeah, we could hop up on there, and as soon as we do, it's going to start filling these tanks up. So go on ahead.
Okay.
Or do you want to be by the tanks and see if it's even visible?
And
Yep,
done.
it's counting up, but
Oh, look at there.
look at that.
Woohoo.
tiniest little veneer. Oh, that's amazing.
That is, and it's
It's
gone.
Where are you going? Why are you draining?
Oh.
Oh, you're distributing. Okay.
Yeah,
good.
it's distributing across the whole thing. Now, that was 30-something levels.
Yep. That was so amazing for 1 second, and then it was disappointing all over again.
I'm thinking that once it starts showing at around 800 or 900,
Oh, okay, so mine should.
I think is when it starts showing up.
It looks like it's evened out at about 670 per tank, and they're ow.
The hell? Oh.
Mm.
Let's see, we
Fine.
got, yeah.
Yeah, there appears to be some loss in the system.
Yeah, don't know where that's from.
Yeah, we had a slight, well, the laws of thermodynamics and entropy probably, but we had a very slight incident with one bucket of water that was distributed amongst all of these tanks along the bottom here,
Oh, it's
which was
awful.
unfortunate but kind of hilarious. 'Cause
Oh,
we
it's
had to
awful.
all
Just
up off the
awful.
bottom.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got just about as much XP as you do, so I'm gonna hop on as well.
Okay.
Maybe mine. Oh, there it goes. Doobity-doobity-doobity. Oh,
Stay visible. Stay visible.
come on, stuff.
Yeah. Oh, look at there.
Yes.
It's awesome. Fantastic.
Worthwhile proof of concept.
Indeed.
And it's like what, one bucket each?
Yeah.
Each
Yeah.
one of these tanks holds 16 buckets worth of liquid.
Yep.
And there's, I don't know how many go around this room, but it's a
Oh,
3-block high stack. Quit stepping on that. That's dangerous. Bushes are bad for you.
Right?
So yeah, the idea is to get as much XP as we can and just fill this whole thing up. Just wall to wall,
Awesome green stuff.
iridescent, or not iridescent, green goo. Phosphorescent green goo. That's
There
what I
you
was
go. So,
to the
I-
ceiling.
I have some things.
We have some of these too.
Yep.
Because we thought for sure 33 levels.
It would be
each,
plenty.
at best. Would be plenty. That was how many I had. I don't know how many you were sitting on.
I had almost 34.
Okay. Ugh. Yeah.
I got 4
All
now.
it takes, huh? You don't drink these? 4 levels. All right, well, plunk them in for whatever that's worth. Bottles of Enchanting. Not very refreshing.
Uh-uh.
Gone in a second. By the time I walked over that, all that was gone.
Ow. Oh, God, that was my elbow.
So is that what that sound? I heard that. Like
Yeah.
physically out my window. Not even over the line. So yes, this is
okay.
not extremely impressive now. I'm impressed that we can see it at all, quite frankly.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
And-
what happens here at this point?
I was about to say, it's not extremely practical either.
No,
No,
no.
not even a little bit, really.
It's Minecraft. It doesn't have to be practical. It just
Well,
got to look cool and work.
That's true.
So here's how this works in the finger quoties.
Okay.
Way you got to do this is you put a tank down.
Right.
That kind of tank.
Portable tank.
Yes. Make sure it's set to input. And then you just reach into any one of these tanks with your bucket, scoop out a bucket's worth, plunk it in there.
Okay.
These of this size is the minimum size will hold 8 buckets. And every time you take some out, it'll redistribute across the entire network. And this will be much more efficient and effective once we have a full system. Oops, we're okay. Here's where it starts to get dicey because we're out of an entire bucket's worth in any given tank.
You just gotta
So-
wait for it to redistribute itself around.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I think we're at the point where it's too low. It's less than 1,000 millibuckets per tank. Because remember, it shows up at 800 millibuckets.
Right.
So there's not enough in any one tank to scoop out of.
Ooh, ooh,
But we
ooh,
don't really
ooh.
need a full tank of this. I just wanted to show the. Just want to have enough in here to be able to see.
I found one.
Hold on.
I found one that had exactly 1,000 in it.
Nice. Now all of them have significantly less.
Yes.
All right. So yeah,
Okay, so yeah, we've got this thing now. It's got 6 buckets worth.
right. You squat. You crescent hammer. That pops it up. It keeps the stuff inside.
Right.
And you pick it up. And you carry it to any one of the places we've got set up with compression dynamos. That's our basement.
Mm-hmm.
Where it has the pulverizer and all that stuff. Oop, oop. Hay fever coming on. Everything's
Bless
fine.
you.
Fine.
Bless you, bless you.
Yes, our basement where the pulverizer and the furnace is,
Mhm.
or the genetics lab. That's
Right.
all powered by compression dynamo now, and the grinder system is all set up that way as well. So, I love that, by the way.
That's awesome.
Yes, so we hustle.
Where are we going?
I'm going to the grinder is the most open space for it to be visible. What I'm
Okay. I'm in.
Yep.
All right, and we've changed this around a little bit. We had. Oh, the
like,
grinder's running.
We're filling up the mob essence buckets.
We had the LXP thing there, and then another thing that looked like it right there.
Just to even out the design because we
Right.
can't move the room in without screwing up the symmetry. Or we couldn't make the door small enough without screwing up the symmetry.
Right. So we took those out.
Yeah.
And
Right
then-
here, we got a pipe coming up
Mhm.
that feeds down into the compression dynamos.
which are right down there.
Yeah.
Compression
And
dynamo.
those-
As you can see, it's empty now.
Right, and those need water and liquid XP to produce energy, and there's 3 of them down there side by side that are pumping into a battery.
The resident energy cell. I'm moused over it right now.
Okay, good. And then what you do is you find any one of these places that has this set up,
Mhm.
find the hole, you just plunk that down, and then you click it with the crescent hammer to set it to output, and sucks it up.
Gone.
And boop. That
And
should be, 2,000 millibuckets each, or 2 buckets each.
Mhm. Yep.
And it doesn't take very much liquid XP to power or to produce a whole bunch of RF.
Right. And as you can see there on the screen, our resident energy cell is now full.
Yes.
Completely full. It was down. Now it's full.
All right, because we're running the grinder.
Yeah.
So that's what, 50 million RF?
Yes.
That thing will run for a while. We're not going to need to bring those back too often here.
No, not too terribly often at all.
So yeah, that's the basic gist. I've got one of these holes at the genetics lab.
Well, let's go look.
Okay.
Quick click. Genetics lab. Go to.
Fly there without getting killed. Ugh. I feel lazy putting these waypoints so close together on these two,
Mm-hmm.
but you just don't always need to go to both. Just go to the side. Excuse me. Doing fine. Oh yeah, change this around a little bit. Instead of having to run out this doorway and up these steps to scrapulate the witch, I just put an ender porter down, and what that does is it teleports you to the next block up you can stand on.
Sweet.
Yep, and then over to your right of that space, if you just sidle over, that's a ghost block.
Awesome.
Yeah, I originally had if you put a redstone signal to one of these things, it sends you down.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. And I ran a little redstone line along the way and put an ender porter right about there.
Yep.
Directly above this one. So when I stepped on, I went zip, 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 zip. Yeah. Felt super smart that way. The witch just laughing at me upside down. So I scrapulated her, even though it was full. So she had it coming. Just floating in a pile of her own skin cells.
That's awesome. Excuse me. Get in that. There we go. And then here we've got another, not the resident energy cell, just a redstone energy cell. So it's got 10 million instead of 50 million.
Right.
And there is the hole that this stuff goes into. So just plop it right there.
Yeah, that one I felt didn't need as much stored up RF because,
Right.
first of all, these machines don't take as much power as the grinder does because they
Right.
don't run constantly. And you guys don't really seem to care for the genetics mods as much as I do.
Well, after
So-
we do some science later, I'm going to get the fly gene.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay, guess I'm done in there.
Oh, I'm sorry. We still... That's private, everybody. That's closed. Your bouncer has spoken. Torch of justice. Yep. Oh, I need to put something in. What did I have in here before? Oh, yeah, this is my
Essence berry.
cat scraping chamber. Yes. This is original. I mean, this is this is one of those temples, so there's a huge drop down into dynamite. But, I had an ocelot that I needed to scrape to get the creeper avoidance gene.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't have a tame one, so they just run for it if you don't have fish in your hand. So I just threw them down there,
Gotcha.
manipulated them, and I had the essence berry bush in here for a while. But now that they're all in the same place, don't need it.
Awesome.
But I didn't replace it with anything, so suck it, OSHA.
All right, let's go take a look at the house.
I stepped on the interporter. I'm fine.
Get in there. There we go. Yep. This is the house. We hadn't really done anything.
Not
No.
yet. Soon.
It's coming. It's coming, though. It's coming.
Yes.
And then right down here, we've got,
I stepped on the pad too many times.
we've got the, these are our other machines. We've got them going here. We got just a regular old hardened energy cell with only 2 million RF.
Only two.
Only 2. And then right down here, we've got the factory block to make sure you know exactly where it goes. It goes right in there.
Mhm.
And the way I was making the what were those things called?
The
Bottles of
vessels?
enchanting.
Enchanting, yes.
Take some of that liquid XP, throw it in this tank right here, and it sucks it into the fluid transposer.
Did
You
it
got some
work?
bottles in there, and you see it takes more than 200 because we got 200 liquid XP in there. But it'll suck it across here, put it in a bottle, and make a bottle of enchanting right there. What?
How is it working here? It doesn't work over at the jungle base, and it didn't work in the grinder.
Uh,
What is happening? Why doesn't this stupid system make any sense? Going to bed. Keep explaining it. I'm going to go sulk.
Works just fine. He just made that crap up. It works just fine. It always has. Anyway,
Doesn't work. Get pickaxed. Got a bone to pick with you.
where'd you go?
Leave me alone. Truce. Fight's over. I win.
Where's my
No
gun?
way.
Give me my gun.
Get away. How dare you?
Anyway, that's the system. Yeah, that's the system. That's how it works. Ooh, daytime, sweet.
I'm just the Pegasus.
The
I'm that guy
Pegasus.
you were looking for left already.
Oh man, that was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, that is our. Let's go take one last look at it. At the captain's retreat.
Yep. Probably be renamed something more industrial and less nonsensical. There we go.
Hi.
I was like, wait, I lost his name tag. Crap. Hope it's not the cleaver I'm fixing to get in the back of my neck.
No, I made sure it was just the axe.
Yeah, I don't know why that works in the fluid transposer. I don't know why it doesn't work everywhere else that I tried to. Like you saw the grinders got just the portable tanks. It's because I couldn't figure out how to set these up. Like that, I could get the fluid in, but it wouldn't come out.
It worked just fine for me. I don't know.
All right, look, you got fluid ducts on you? Stick them on these tanks and see what happens.
We'll do that
Not
next
take
time.
them out of my floor. Yes.
Next time. Maybe. Probably not.
Off camera if it doesn't work.
Right. So, yeah, that's this is going to be awesome when we finally fill it up. It's
Oh yeah,
going
I'm
to take
looking
us.
forward to seeing this.
It's going to take us forever.
Well, it's just, 48,000 per, per line. We've got almost 1,000 in there now. How many levels does that take? 60 some odd?
Yeah, it's about
To get-
70.
Yeah. How many columns of blocks do we have? Multiply that by 48 times 60 levels? No problem.
Right. Math.
Math.
Okay. Math. It's for smart people.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you got anything else you want to add?
It doesn't work the other way.
I'm telling you, it works just fine.
It shouldn't have worked
It
that
did.
way. I don't know why it worked for you and not for me. Maybe the fluid transposer is pulling it out faster.
I'm
I
better
don't.
at this game.
Come here, let me adjust your spectacles. for you.
Get
Right
up.
over, I win.
Get up. Oh. I was trying to knock you onto the bush. Anyway.
Never take me alive.
I will. Actually, I want to go up top. Have we done anything up top? No.
Not yet. I'm going to put the necromancy lab up there.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to put in this middle section yet. Possibly nothing. But yeah, I think this small space is better suited for necromancy.
The one up top?
Uh-huh. I can never get there. I'll never get there.
Just watching your name tag bounce around.
There we go. Almost made it. A little punch in my teeth, but I'm okay. It's not a whack-a-mole course. How was I doing this before? I think part of my problem is I keep getting punched in the back when I try to make the jump. Don't you have an outro to do, wise guy? Make sure to comment how terrible this person is. And unlike and unsubscribe. Unlike him as a person. Defollow him on Twitter. Ban him from World of Warcraft.
Diablo 3.
Diablo 3.
All right.
Release tapes of horribly racist things he said to his girlfriend, who is of that same race. If you're the new commissioner, make sure you give him the harshest penalty possible.
What? So you lost me on that one.
That's a NBA reference.
Oh, the commissioner that,
And
yeah,
Sterling,
with the, oh, yeah.
The owner of the Clippers and the girlfriend and
Yeah.
horrible feelings toward people. Yeah.
Moron.
Don't get old, everybody. That's the lesson of that story.
Right?
If you have outdated notions, just take them to an early grave.
Yes. Anyway, that's good. Whoop, hi.
Damn it.
That's going to be it. Calling it quits.
That's
Next
probably-
episode, hopefully, we'll have Lance the Giant back with us.
We'll see.
And
Assuming
we'll
he's
do...
alive and sober.
Yeah, well, who knows? Who knows? What happens if you break it with a pick?
I think you get it back anyway.
Fine.
Wow.
Anyway, that's it. We're out of here. Next episode, we're if Lance rejoins us, we will be doing some cool stuff.
Yes.
If Lance doesn't rejoin us, then we will be doing some other cool stuff.
I was wondering how you were going to pull that out at the end there.
Some different cool stuff. How about
That's
that?
Other differently cool things.
Yes.
Terrible stuff.
Haven't figured out what that is yet, but yeah, we'll see.
It'll come to us.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We just take it as it comes sometimes.
Hamster hunt.
Ooh. Ugh, I don't know about that.
They're pretty common, right? Easy
oh,
to
yeah.
find.
Oh yeah, all over the damn place.
They live in every biome.
Yeah. Anyway, we're out of here. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section below. And we will see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Doesn't work.
It works.